This is an R tutorial. Got 2 minutes? Learn some statistical programming in R. It's easy, free, and fun. This tutorial, how to run SQL commands on a data frame in R with the sqldf package. Let's install the sqldf package and let it load while I talk. One of the best reasons to learn R is that it's free. During your career, you might work at 5, 10, 15 different jobs. One office you work at has a SAS license. Another one owns SPSS. Another owns Stata. Are you really going to keep learning and forgetting and relearning all of those languages over and over and over again? Since R is free, no matter where you work, you can always convince your boss that she or he can afford to give you R. Software at different companies may change, but you'll always have R. The SQL language is quite similar. You can use SQL commands with SAS using proc-SQL. You can use SQL commands in SPSS with Python. You can use SQL commands in web programming with PHP or MySQL. You can use SQL commands with big databases like Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server. Did you know that R was compatible with SQL? It is. Here's the sqldf library. Let's load in the mtcars data table as an example. And here's what mtcars looks like. Here's an example SQL query executed in R. Notice that the actual SQL query is passed as a character string, and it refers to the mtcars data frame, which has already been loaded into R. This one works just like an aggregation or by command. The sqldf function has a number of optional parameters that you can view by typing $sqldf into the R console, but there's only one required parameter, a character string. Here's what X looks like. It's the average miles per gallon within each respective cylinder size for all of the cars in the mtcars data table. Note that the result of the sqldf function is also a data frame, so X is a data frame. Nifty, you can construct SQL queries dynamically with the paste command like this. Let's construct a loop that sets the variable I to the string sil and runs these 4 commands, then sets the variable I to the string gear and runs the same 4 commands. Here's the SQL command that gets constructed, here's the SQL command that gets printed to the screen over here, here's where the SQL command gets executed, and here's the actual result, X, that gets printed to the screen. It happened 2 times. It's 2 minutes in the future, you did great. This has been a work of R.